This program was made possible by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
It's the new Red Green Show! And now, here's the man who could look all so easy, so cheap, and so tawdry. Your hero, my Uncle Red Green!
Thank you very much. A lot of excitement up at the lodge this week because the bunch of us are going to charter a bus and we have our wives' blessing to come hell or high water. We're all going down to the Big Smoke, down to Toronto. We're going to watch a Toronto Blue Jays baseball game.
Wow, excellent, excellent. Wow, how come no one ever told me about this trip?
You have to ask?
You have to answer?
What you're looking at here is a bunch of segments from this particular show. The main message being, for gosh sakes, don't even think about changing the channel. I'll tell you something, if you're gonna try and make sense out of this program, you gotta give it your undivided attention. Good news, everybody. I've arranged for the transportation for the lodge members.
Wow, you chartered a bus to Toronto?
No, I bought one. Yeah. Well, I went to see the guy. He wanted $100 to drive us in this broken down crap wreck of a school bus, and his wife said, hey, give me $200, you can take the thing home. So we got the guys working on it now. It should take about 2 hours to make it roadworthy. 4 hours if we want lights, 6 for brakes.
Yeah, but Uncle Red, think about it, huh? Come on. Huh? At that rate, we're going to be late for the game. It's an afternoon game.
Oh, Harold, we're not going to the baseball game. We just told that to the wives.
You said there's a baseball game, and you said hell or high water.
Yeah, hell or high water, yeah. Nobody said anything about casino night at the church.
Gambling? You're going gambling?
Yes,
you lied to your wives.
We didn't. We just didn't burden them with the details, Harold. That's how it works. And anyway, our wives will be real happy. They want us to have some fun. I think they're going to be pleased to know we're going to church.
Oh, yeah? Well, then why didn't you tell them?
Oh, Harold.
Oh, see, you guys are disgusting. Men who lie to women shouldn't have wives.
Men who don't lie to women can't get wives. Coming up a little bit later, Harold and Bill are going to go do some canoeing. That's Harold there, under the canoe. He never looked better, didn't he? It's so... It's so beautiful and serene out there. How calm the water is. Just to be at one with nature, I think, you know, it's just good for people. Looking forward to it. Oh, back in the days of King Arthur, when chivalry was hot, Guinevere liked Arthur a little, but she really liked Lancelot. Every dog will have his day, Arthur told her during a fight. She said, dogs can have all the days they want as long as I get my night.
Welcome to the Possum Lodge Word Game! And tonight we're playing for the grand prize of season's tickets to the Winnipeg Jets. Dalton Humphrey, you have 30 seconds to get my uncle, Red Green, to say this word. Cool. Cool. And go.
Okay, a workman is only as good as his...
Union.
Okay, you always want to use the right something for the job. The right...
The right hand.
No.
The right side of the law. The right screwdriver.
No, okay. Say, your screwdrivers and your saws and your hammers are all...
Rusted. They are. They're broken. They're stolen. Smuggled.
No, okay, look, at my store...
Your store.
The screwdrivers have got hammers and saws and a complete line of...
Crap. It is.
Bernice.
Okay, yeah.
She wants you to do a job around the house. You always make sure you've got a good assortment of...
Excuses.
No, now listen to me.
Yeah.
When you've run out of excuses, you immediately grab for your...
coat. Laxatives.
No.
What? Time's almost...
A smart workman always blames his...
nephew.
Look, reason you never let Harold help you in the workshop is because he is a...
I'm in the room.
Close enough?
This week on Handyman Corner, I want to talk about tools, or more specifically, tool boxes. You know, it never fails. As soon as you get yourself a complete set of tools, next thing you know, you got friends, neighbors, guys you work with, and family members, all borrowing tools and not bringing them back. So you're left holding the bag. Or more specifically, you're left holding the empty toolbox. So what do you do with an empty toolbox? How about you build a slow cooker? It's dead easy. It's a no-brainer, which, as you know, is sort of my specialty. All right, first thing you want to do, after you empty out all the compartments, you want to spray some of that non-stick cooking stuff in there. Just sock that in there. You don't want to have baked-on pork and beans ruining the finish on your toolbox. Just a minute. There we go. This is the non-stick cooking spray. That was primer. Luckily, it's brown. People just think it's barbecue sauce. All right, now what you want to do is to put the vegetables into the various drawers there. Now, I'm going with the frozen material. I just find it a lot easier to handle. All right. The peas in there, and then the corn. Oh. Put some ice on that. Now, I'll use the Brussels sprouts. It's really the only thing they're good for. All right, now we'll just stick the chicken in there in the top. Now that's going to be a little too big. All right, I'm going to cut that up. There we go, and by the way, you know, a nice coating of oil keeps your tools from rusting. All right, now what you want to do is to add the potatoes in there around the chicken. French call these apples of the earth. I guess you could make vodka applesauce, but that's another day. And probably a night and maybe go right through the weekend on that one. So you get those in there, and then you want to add a can of your favorite gravy, eh? Good stuff, but don't open it. Just lie it in there on its side and close everything up. And you want to seal in all your juices and all your flavoring. And for that job, I recommend you use the Gourmet Chef's secret weapon, duct tape. All right. Now, ordinarily, of course, I would do this barbecuing outside, but God, it's hot out there. I hate that. Geez, I hate summer. And the beauty of using a toolbox is you can have something like this for a small event, or you can get one of these units and, you know, have the whole gang over. But I would say, do not use the lightweight plastic toolbox to cook in, eh? Otherwise, you end up with something that looks along this line, and, you know, I don't care how much booze you slake into your guests, they're probably not going to take a bite out of that unit. So if you do want to use the plastic toolbox, I would suggest that you go with just the hors d'oeuvre tray approach to it. You got the carrot sticks and the celery and the breadsticks and so on, the licorice and everything. And you got your pretzels in here. You even got a little drawer where you can keep your dip, or as we call them at the lodge, Harold. And it's not that you're going to eat this stuff or anything, but it keeps the ladies busy while you guys empty the beer cooler. And of course, the beauty here is you got your whole dinner simmering away there, and it gives you time to do something else. You know, you could build something, you could invent something, maybe come up with a cure for a fatal disease. I prefer to just sit and not think about anything. I'll tell you, I'm getting good at it. Well, my instincts are telling me this chicken is ready to go any moment now. There we go. That's the gravy heading off right on time. I'm hungry. Looks to me like this chicken leg is just the right tool for the job. So remember, if women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. A little chewy. Oh, wait. Just a hose washer. Stay tuned and relax. Whatever this is, we got a lot more of it. I want to talk to you guys who've gotten married for the second time, and chances are you're now a stepdad for the first time. Okay, remember this. Stepdads scare kids, okay? First of all, they think you're weird because you find their mother pretty. It'll take me a while to get over that one. Plus, you're kind of hard to get used to the way you look first thing in the morning and the way you laugh out loud at Dukes of Hazzard reruns. So just reveal yourself slowly to them, the same way you're planning to do with your new wife. And here's another tip. Spend some time with the kids, okay? I know it's a bit of a nuisance, but if you spend time with them now while they're young, it'll save you spending time driving their mother to penitentiaries on visiting day. I know it's a lot of work. Makes you wish you'd try a little harder in your first marriage, doesn't it? But here's the upside. If these kids don't turn out, it's not your fault. They're not part of your gene pool. Remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. I'll tell you, the church casino night was a huge success. Might have dropped a couple of nickels there, Harold.
Oh, didn't notice. Okay, though, there's lots more where that came from. Boy, oh boy, I haven't seen this many nickels since we installed the pay toilet on Mexican night.
By golly, we were rolling, huh? We broke the house, we broke the church. They may have to close. Mind you, Our Lady of Luck is a dumb name for a church anyway, you know.
I personally think this is terrible, Uncle Red. We bankrupt the house of God. We're all gonna get punished. You know, we're gonna get put somewhere where it's evil, dark, and scary, and smelly, and wet.
We're here. Yeah. Actually, it's too bad. They're running the charity casino thing to raise money for a new organ. We bankrupt the organ fund, the orphan fund, and the wine budget. Luckily, the Vatican kicked in some extra cash.
Well, $20,000, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Especially when it's in nickels.
You know where they made their mistake was letting the Mother Superior program the slot machine. It just kept paying off every time. Unbelievable.
I still think it's wrong, though. It's fun, but it's wrong. We've got to return the money. We gotta.
No, Harold. We want it fair and square. The tough part's going to be convincing our wives we found 400,000 nickels in the seats of the old bus.